Hello and welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am Life Coach Cherry Minas from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Leapformation. This coaching conversation is for individuals who are looking for the meaning of their lives, for the purpose of their lives, because they do not want where they are now. They attend a lot of seminars, but they won't implement, or they would start a project but will not finish. So if you are that person, or if you know one person who is like that, then send them in this talk so that we can have a conversation. So my mission is to help these individuals have a space where they can actually find out why they are having those moments of self sabotage, or you know, not implementing what they have learned, what they know in themselves, what they have learned in the past. So, yeah, thank you for joining me live today. And please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. Please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing for this session. You may also give some shout outs to people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring message. If you are watching this on a replay, please comment #replay, and I am streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI-Connect. If you are not new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. So, how are you? How is everyone? I missed you for one Tuesday. So last week I wasn't here because I got the flu. So I hope you're okay. So tell me in the chat box below, how are you today? And yeah, let's have a conversation. Come in, invite your friends, and let's talk about emotions. So the title of my talk today is Emotions Are Relevant to Your Life. How do you think is emotion relevant to your life? Are you one person who experiences your emotions? Or are you one person who hide your emotions? Or are you one person who would suppress your emotions? What emotions do you like most? And what emotions do you hide or do you not really like to experience? Let's talk more about that because these emotions, they have something to tell you. It's part of being a human being. So there. Again, this is coaching for lead formation for coaching Think Talk. And before we continue talking about these emotions, these are moving things, I would say, called emotions, let me introduce a little bit about myself. So, for those who do not know me, who are new in the space, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Life Coach Cher Minas. I'm certified through Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program by Master Coach A. I'm also a public speaker. I'm also uh, I work full time as a technical sales executive for about 9 years now, and I work with a local distributor of laboratory equipment, and I have been with them for I said 9 years now, and now I cater to pharmaceutical industries. Also, I am a chemical engineer, so hello to all my classmates and those people who I worked with before and who I am still working with today. So I am also Master Bill Apprentice of Master Coach A's MBA program, and that means I create tribe where we can help you make your unstoppable dream come true, because I believe that you have a purpose. I believe that you are one person who has a gift, who has something to actually share with the world. And why tribe? Because in tribes, we survive with tribes. All along, all these times, we are better off when we are with a community, when we are with people who actually celebrates us, not just tolerate us. Do you have that space? If you don't have, then come join us in this space. So yeah, um, thank you for listening. So I know this is a cliche that time is valuable. Your time is gold, is valuable as gold. And yes, it may be a cliche, but it's true. You know, with everything that we have now, with all the distractions around, especially now that everything happens online, a lot of our things happens online. Um, a lot of our transactions happens online, then I would not want you to actually waste your time, being here. I'd like it to be here, be present, and actually take the things that you're going to, that makes you say aha. So maybe I'll be sharing something that makes you, yeah, like that's like that. And maybe and after this, do something about it. How can you apply the things that you're learning? So I'm not only the speaker here, like every day we have speakers, and there are three speakers every day at 10 a.m., 2 a.m., and 4 p.m. And if you are attending, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Take something that you can actually act on. So that's how I can say that you're actually making a good use of your time. So, yes. So, if you are here and you want to bless other people, as well as you want to take in something, take a screenshot or write something that you got from here with a hashtag pack my bag moment and hashtag coaching think talk. It's the name of the program, and hashtag the Delta FX. So the Delta FX community is the community I built for people who are looking for the meaning of their lives, for their purpose, because they believe that they are made for something greater. But the thing is, they won't implement, they would self sabotage. So that is the community I made for you, so that you can express yourself, so that you can find the reason why you are doing all these things to yourself, where the wise thing is to actually be good to yourself, not sabotage yourself. But if you are like that, if you're sabotaging your own success, then come in and join me inside the Delta FX community. So that's a Facebook group, so get in there and look for the Delta FX community. So there, let's talk about emotions. So emotions are you know that we feel. Emotions are what we feel, and sometimes we don't like it because it we feel it differently. And there are actually, sometimes we just say I'm angry, and I'm sad, or I'm happy. But what are other emotions that we actually feel? And why do we feel these emotions? And actually, let's define emotions, because emotions are complex things that we should actually learn about, that we should actually feel, because they are there for a reason. Emotions are part of being human. So if you're feeling emotion, that's okay. It doesn't mean that you act on it and you destroy things, or you destroy your life, or you destroy the life of other people. But you have to check that out. Don't suppress it, don't hide it. So let's define emotions. I have here three slides of emotions definition, because I want us to understand what really is emotion. So from a psychological point of view, from a behavioral point of view, and from a biological point of view. So first, emotions are psychological states brought on by neurophysiological changes, variously associated with thoughts, feelings, behavioral responses, and a degree of pleasure or displeasure. There's this one writer who said, there's who doesn't define emotions as negative emotions and positive emotions, because I, for one, I grew up with defining emotions as negative or positive. And she said, if you're going to define, emotions as negative or positive, people, or like your mind is wired not not to feel the negative ones. We just want the positive ones. Kaya 'di ba may mga friends tayo nagsasabi na dapat masaya ka lang, which is not actually cool, which is not true, and that is not being human if gusto mo masaya ka lang. Because if you say that dapat masaya ka lang, then you are suppressing your other emotions, or you are actually hiding from those emotions. So actually, according to this writer, we should define, or she defines emotions as, or she classifies emotions as not negative and positive, but uh, pleasing, or yeah, pleasing and not pleasing emotions, or um, emotions uh, that are pleasurable for you, and the other one is uneasy emotion. So that's how she defines it. Because sometimes there are emotions, even if like surprise. How do you see surprise? Sometimes when you're surprised, you can take it okay. It depends actually on the person that we're going to define later. And for some people, they don't like being surprised. What are the emotions involved in surprise? So yeah. Okay, so next definition that I got from my friend Google, from our friend Google, is emotions is a conscious mental reaction. Examples here are anger or fear. Subjectively, again, the word is subjectively, experience a strong feeling usually directed toward a specific object and is typically accompanied by physiological and behavioral changes in the body. You experience it in your body, and that is physiological. So, keyword here is subjectively experience a strong feeling. So, there. Emotions is a state of feeling. Okay, what is your state of feeling now? Are you happy? Are you angry? There are, you can actually search. There's like this wheel of emotions. So Master Coach actually gave us this wheel of emotions. You can actually search it online. But yeah, she introduced to us this wheel of emotions because if you, there are other types of emotions like disappointed, frustrated. What are the emotions behind this, behind these feelings? So yeah, the eight major emotions. How do you go through the eight major emotions? And that's what we're talking about today. And that is why we need to define what emotions are. And last definition that I have here, yes, biology. Emotions are influenced by a network of interconnected structure in the brain that makes, or that make up what is known as the limbic system. So that's why you cannot say if you are a person with a brain, then you must be feeling emotions. So sometimes we see people and we say, um, parang wala siyang emosyon, or we say, grabe siya, sobrang kontrolado niya yung emotion niya. But the thing is, we all feel emotions. It's just that all of us, we feel it differently, we express it differently, and we react to it differently depending on how we learned as a child. Because yeah, hindi sa atin tinuro in school how to manage, how to feel, how to express our emotions, even the uneasy emotions, healthily. Ha ha. So there, key structure including the hypothalamus, the hippocampus, the amygdala, and the limbic cortex play a pivotal role in emotions in behavioral responses. So, di ba may mga, yung mga yan parts ng brain mo, that means you are feeling emotions. And that means, I'm telling you again, I'm affirming that it's okay to feel emotions, because I know, like for me growing up, we only have one emotions, but there are actually other types of emotions. And how are you expressing it? Knowing it, that knowing that it's part of your biology, I think is very helpful on how we actually express it, how we actually more, I think we start with expressing it before we actually manage it. Because sometimes people would say manage your emotions, you should be, you should not say that, you should not express your emotions like that. But how can you manage something if you don't actually express it, if you don't even know how to express it, if you don't even know what the components of your emotions are? So let's talk about the components of your emotions. So we have here the subjective components. So again, as I have mentioned, subjective component means that emotions are felt differently by different people. So did you know that there is this tribe? I think in Africa there is this tribe. I don't remember exactly if it's South America or Africa, but they don't have a word for blue. So if you see the word blue, or if you say blue is my favorite color, if you wear blue, if you see blue, if you see the blue sky, the clear blue sky, what emotions do you feel? What is being evoked? Like what does blue brings out in you? You know what? This tribe, this group, they don't have word for blue. And that means they won't feel the emotions brought about by the word blue. So yeah, that's another topic, words related to your emotions, words related to your cognitive functions and other things. But yeah, now we're in that part I'm going to highlight the emotions. That's why I'm saying that emotions are felt differently by different people. It's subjective. So, and sometimes maybe you can say that you both were angry with one event, with the same event, but two individual will have different levels of anger, let's say, levels of happiness. It depends on how you grew up and how you actually manage to feel emotions. So now that we are an adult, we have we take responsibility to learn about ourselves, and that includes our emotions. Second component of emotions would be physiological component. How are you feeling the emotions? How is it manifested in your body? Physio. How is it manifested? Did you ever experience, being experiencing anxiety or being nervous and your stomach is lurching? Or you could say you have like butterflies in your stomach. What is the emotion behind that? So that is physiological. The sweaty palms, the heartbeat, those are emotions. Those are physiological component of your emotions. And sometimes those things happens in just like 90 seconds. All those things happens in 90 seconds, but we don't want to feel them, especially if they are uneasy, if it's not pleasing to our body, if it's not pleasing to the eyes of people, as we have learned from our caretakers, from our parents, then we don't we try to suppress them, we try to hide them. But again, I'm reminding you not to. Next is expressive component, and that is the last thing that we notice. The actually subjective, physiological already happened usually, and then we see the expressive. If we are observing a person, or even you, if you're observing yourself, of course, physiological, you're going to experience that. Your body would react, will have a reaction, and then expressive component is how are you expressing yourself from that emotions. So according to one scientist, like anger should not be, because if we're going to see anger, you'd usually the usual reaction of a person or expression of a person being angry would be to yell, to shout, to to hurt their body, maybe to hurt others, or to to destroy things. That's the usual expression of anger, or nanilisik na mata. That's the usual expression of you expressing your anger. But that's the last thing that happens. So actually, una muna is subjective siya. Paano mo siya naramdaman? So iba-iba tayo. Anong level? Halimbawa, anger nga yan. Anong level? Pag happiness, anong level ng happiness yung naramdaman mo? Sobrang natuwa ka ba? Medyo natuwa ka? And then physiological. What happens? So physiological. So generally naman, let's say physiological, when you smile, like there are differences in culture, right? But a lot of us would see that when we smile, that means we're happy. Even kids, even babies are not taught. Hindi tayo tinuruan, 'di ba, paano ngumiti, or kung ikaw yung may anak, hindi mo naman tinuruan yung anak mo kung paano ngumiti, 'di ba? They just have that. And that is one expression of a happy feeling or a happy emotion that is physiological. And then that's actually expressive na yung smile. So yeah. So that's how you express it. So now today we're going to look at why that as the title of my presentation, how relevant or why is it essential for us to have emotions as human being. So again, this is encouragement that we should actually look at our emotions and we should actually observe them and we should actually let ourselves feel emotions. So yeah, before we can even manage them, we have to actually notice them. So yes. Okay, so here are the reasons why we need to express our emotions, why we need to actually observe our emotions. But before I continue, let me greet our viewers today. So, hello Coach Trisha watching from Bicol. Coach Tin, hello. Hey, hello Coach Lady Jen. Hello Coach Nords. May kapitbahay. Hello Coach Sean. So, sabi ni Coach Sean, yes, they just smile. It's innate to us. Yes, tama po. So, yeah. So, and Coach Murphy, thank you for tagging your friends, Coach Murphy. So, yeah. So, why is it, or what are the relevance of, of us humans having emotions? Number one is emotions can make you avoid danger. So if you remember, we have been hearing this a lot, the fight, flight, and freeze response na mula pa sa ating mga ninuno. 'Di ba? Anong emotion before ka mag-flight, fight, freeze? Usually, 'di ba, fear. So, yun yung yun yung naramdaman mo, nagkaroon ka ng takot. And then, how do you react to that? So, yun yung reaction ng ating sympathetic nervous system, 'di ba? So, do you fight? Do you flight? Umaalis ka? Or do you freeze? Wala ka na doon. So, next is so yeah. So, emotions are adaptive role by or plays an adaptive role by prompting you to act quickly and take actions that will maximize your chances of survival and success. So, between survival and success, and safety, survival and being safe, your emotions will make you avoid danger para mapunta ka sa safe space or safe zone. So, do you have those experiences? Meron bang nagkamali ka ng tantya, tapos hindi naman pala siya danger pero, ang reaction mo avoiding na. So, 'di ba? Yun actually yung mga tinitingnan natin, kaya it's very important for us to notice 'pag nakakaramdam tayo ng emotions. Kasi kung titingnan natin kung tama ba yung nagiging reaction natin, para next time maging proactive na tayo. Ano yung dapat nating gawin, ano yung mga dapat nating iwasan, ano yung mga gagawin natin 'pag ganito yung nangyari. So, kaya siya proactive. So next would be emotions can motivate you to act. So pag excited ka, 'di ba? Ano yung emotions natin is excitement. Happy ka. Usually gusto mong gumawa. Gusto mong ituloy yung project mo. Let's say meron kang project diyan na matagal mo na siyang tinatago or matagal mo nang ano mo yun, binaon sa limot o kaya nilagay mo under your bed. If you're inspired, if you have that emotions of excitement, ano pa yung mga emotions mo, expectation na magiging maganda yung kalabasan, happiness, then you will be motivated to act. Pwede rin naman siyang motivated to act na you will stop the things that you are doing. So ano yung emotion ng nahiya ka na, ay mali pala. So that you will be motivated to stop or nainis ka. So nainis ka, ano yung usual na ginagawa mo 'pag nainis ka? So 'di ba yung emotions na yun is puwede siyang nasa sadness or puwede rin siya nasa anger, yung emotion na yun na nainis ka. So what do you do? Will it motivate you to act na ituloy, mag-stop, or mag-pause? So, Basta yung emotions, it will make you or it can motivate you to act. So again, ang word na dito na ginamit ko is can. Bakit can? Kasi nga, meron tayong fight, flight, freeze response. Yung iba kasi nag-freeze na tapos wala nang ginawa. So, yeah, you can actually freeze, but what do you do? Are you motivated to do something about your life? So, yon. And how much is your motivation? So, pag sinabing motivated ka, um, paano mo yun wino-workout para everyday meron kang ganun na motivation? So, again, yun yung, malaking bagay dito yung emotions. So, minsan sinasabi natin na, "Ay wala akong emotion, ano lang 'to, logic lang." So, actually, yung emotions mo nasa brain mo. So, hindi mo puwedeng sabihin na logic lang ito. So, Ah, puwedeng meron kang mga sino-suppress na emotions kaya sinasabi mong logic lang. Pero hindi puwedeng ang mag-work lang sa'yo ay logic lang. So, meron pa rin yang emotions na nakakabit. Kaya nga, ulitin ko ulit, kailangan nating i-understand kung ano ba 'tong mga emotions na 'to, 'di ba? So, yung emotions ay nandun, puwedeng yung emotions ay nandun. Actually, nandun yung emotions pero hindi mo lang siya tina-touch or hindi mo lang siya ini-express. Kumbaga mo lang siya, pero meron pa rin 'yan siyang emotion. Kaya hindi mo puwedeng sabihin na logic lang yung ginamit mo dun sa trabaho mo or dun sa gusto mong gawin. Next would be, can help you make emotions can help you make decisions. So, kabit-kabit siya, 'di ba? So, motivations, 'pag motivated ka, it will also, help you make decisions. So, 'di ba may mga split-second decisions? May mga kailangan tayong gawing gano'n na mga split-second decisions. Tatalon ba ako? Hindi. Nandiyan na yung lion. So, 'di ba yung mga ancestors din natin na-experience din nila yon. How about us? How do you experience this? Do we have like split-second decisions nowadays? Kailangan mo ng split-second decisions. Or, what emotions make you decide to actually, do something about yourself para sa growth mo? 'Di ba? So, for example, for me, ang emotions ko is, when I made a decision to actually turn my life around, is anger. Dahil galit ako dahil bakit paulit-ulit na lang 'to. Galit din ako sa sarili ko and then yung isa is sadness. Bakit ganito? So, meron siyang gano'n. And those emotions made me make a decision na, kahit mahirap ilalaban ko 'to. So, 'di ba medyo malalim na siya kasi usapang, yun nga emotions at yung pangarap mo sa buhay. Pero how can you relate with this one? So, what emotions make you actually, uh, make you, touch on the decision na ipu-push, aling button yung ipu-push mo, red ba or green? So, puwede nating lagyan gitna, orange. So, yon. How are you seeing that one? So, accordingly sa isang research na ginawa, experiencing fear increases perception of risk. So, 'di ba 'pag may fear tayo, yun nga yung, diyan nakakabit naman yung mga overthinking, mga gano'n. Ano yung mga emotion na hindi pa naman siya nangyari pero meron kang nararamdamang emotion. So, feeling disgusted makes people more likely to discard their belongings, and feeling joy or anger causes people to leap into action. So, it makes you make a decision, left or right. You have to decide. And ang decision mo ay galing sa emotions mo. So, yon. This or emotions can make or can help you understand yourself. And that is why sinasabi natin ulit na ang emotions are signals. So, yan. Our emotions are signals, emotions are symptoms uh, to underlying, alam mo yun, mga illness. Let's say, illness ng character, na kailangan mong tignan. So, kung hindi ka nakakapag-move on, hindi ka mag-move forward, hindi mo nararating yung gusto mong marating, you have to look at your emotions because they are signals to what you need to do. 'Di ba minsan sinasabi natin na, "Bakit gano'n, wala akong motivation?" So, what is the emotion for motivation? Because you can actually create that. So, 'di ba kaya meron tayong exercise. We do things to motivate ourselves kasi nga 'di ba sinabi natin, hindi naman tayo laging motivated, eh. Pero dahil may project kang gustong tapusin, ano yung dapat mong gawin? You have to understand what emotions you need for you to create something. Ano yung emotions ba 'pag nasa creative zone ka? Oh, 'di ba? 'Di ba 'pag galit ka wala sa'kin na 'pag galit ako or 'pag sad ako, wala ako sa creative mood. So, hindi ako makapag-create. So, at dahil do'n, ano yung gusto kong gawin, ano yung puwede kong gawin. 'Di ba kaya tayo nagbabakasyon, 'pag feeling burnt out na tayo, nagbabakasyon tayo. May ginagawa tayo para mabalik natin yung emotion kasi kailangan natin yung emotion na yun para magawa natin yung gusto nating gawin. So again, let's go back to this one, understanding using emotion to understand ourselves. So, how are you feeling the emotions? 'Di ba yung sabi ko nga puntahan mo yung emotional um, wheel. Saan ka dun? Sa 'pag disgusted ka, ano yung mga emotions na nasa likod nun? 'Pag disgusted ka, 'pag irritated ka, and what do you do about it? So, dito pumapasok ulit yung pinag-aralan natin or kung bago ka lang dito sa space, yung sinasabi nating mental models. So, kung yung emotions mo hindi bumabagay sa gusto mong gawin, gamitan mo siya ng mental models. And if you do that, may emotions ulit na lalabas. So, emotions are always there. And hindi mo puwedeng sabihin na, "Ay, hindi ako nakakaramdam ng emotion." Because you are human, you have that. So, hindi mo siya dapat i-suppress kundi kailangan mo siyang pansinin. So, halimbawa, ano ba yung, emotion ng jealousy? So nasa Bible 'to, 'di ba? So 'pag jealous ka sa ginagawa ng iba, ano yung dapat mong gawin? Ano yung bakit ka nagiging nagseselos dun sa or bakit ka may envy na nararamdaman dun sa kasama mo, dun sa kapitbahay mo? So that is an emotion na kailangan mong tignan. Ano ba yung ginagawa ko 'pag nagkakaroon ako ng envy, minamarites ko ba siya o kaya ano ba yung iba, Maricel, mga gano'n. Or ano yung ginagawa ko, so hindi ko siya pinapansin or something. And you know in yourself na hindi yun maganda, 'di ba? So what do you do? 'Di ba? Kaya kailangan natin siyang experience, kailangan nating i-accept at maging totoo tayo sa sarili natin, maging honest tayo na, yes, naramdaman ko siya. Pero dahil nga kasi nung bata ako, gano'n ko naman siya talaga ginagawa, gusto ko siyang baguhin. Kaya yon, kaya natin siya pinag-aaralan. So, it's important to understand yourself, understand your emotions. So, first niya na mapapansin mo is yung expression mo. Expression mo. How do you express different emotions? How is your physiology pag nakakaramdam ka ng mga ibang emotion? And then to that is bakit mas galit ka kaysa sa kanila? Bakit ito mas triggered ka pag ito yung nakita mo? So, dun mo na siya babalikan. And then you will understand further yourself. Ganun pala, kaya pala ako ganun dahil meron ako nung bata ako, ganito yung nangyari tapos dala-dala ko na yun. Akala ko palaging ganun. So dahil ngayon adult na ako, ah, I can I can have a choice. I'm empowered to make a choice kung ano yung gusto kong maging. Who do I want to become? And lastly, emotions can make you understand others as well. So ito na naman yung hindi kasi tayo nakatira sa island. No man is an island. Hindi tayo nakatira sa cave. We live with others. We even have our families. And as family, iba-iba ng expression. So sino dito yung sa family nyo para pares kayo ng expression ng, let's say, happiness? So, paano ini-express ng mga kasama mo sa bahay, ng mga anak mo, ng parents mo, yung iba't ibang emotion? So, 'di ba? So, halimbawa meron akong kapatid, car enthusiast siya. So, isa siyang mechanic. Yun yung excitement niya. Alam mo kapag yan pinag-uusapan, excited siya. So, alam namin na yun yung kasiyahan niya. So, paano namin yun i-de-deal? So, 'di ba, how do you deal with that? And, siyempre alam mo na puwede mong i-preserve 'yun, ipe-preserve mo 'yun kasi dun siya happy. 'Yun yung gusto niyang gawin sa buhay niya, so ipe-preserve mo 'yun, poprotektahan mo 'yun and then, you will help, them na mag-grow on that part, let's say. O kaya puwede ka ding mag-question bakit ito yung gusto mo. And that sometimes that could hurt. Kasi puwede yung nakakabit sa identity mo, parang kine-question yung identity niya. So, meron na namang emotions yon. So, ulit-ulit sa araw-araw na ginawa ng Diyos, meron tayong emotions na nararamdaman. And if we just brush those off, walang growth na mangyayari. Kasi emotions are part of life. Emotions are again symptoms. Emotions are signals. What is this emotion telling me? Will I continue this? Will I stop this? Will I pause? What do I have to do? So yan. What do I have to adjust? What do I have to reinvent? What do I have to transform? So yeah, emotions can allow you to understand others. You have to understand others so that you can live with them. So again, 'di ba, yung introduction ko kanina, I'm building a tribe. So bilang kasali ng tribe ng isang community ng isang pamilya, you need to understand others. And that's how you do it. You have to read emotions. You have to confirm. You have to ask kung bakit naging ganun yung emotions. So, yon. So, understanding the emotional displays of others gives you clear information about how you can n- or how might you need to respond in a particular situation. So, kapag halimbawa, triggered siya doon, itutuloy mo pa ba? Of course not, di ba? Titigil ka and magtatanong, bakit ganun yung nangyari? So, yung emotions, yung nagdala sa'yo nung questioning, nung understanding, nung pagtatanong para maging clear. So, that is emotion. So, these are some few things na share ko kung bakit essential to actually look at emotions. Look at emotions in a deeper sense, not just, you know, galit kasi ako eh. 'Di ba may mga gano'n. So, dahil sa mga past hurt, may mga nagmamaldita tapos sasabihin na, "Ganito ko kasi ako, eh." Eh, ano naman, 'di ba? Tapos proud pa na sabihin na maldita. Pero do you really like that for yourself? Do you really want to be like that? I believe no. Be honest. I believe no. It's just that, naging shield mo siya para hindi ka ulit ma-hurt. Pero yung emotions mo na yun, palagi siyang alam mo yun, palaging, kumbaga parang bumubulwak. 'Di ba kasi magmamaldita ka para i-protect mo yung sarili mo. Pero kung titingnan mo, bakit nga ba ako nagmamaldita? Saan 'to galing? Tama ba na lagi ako nagmamaldita? So, 'di ba? So, how are you seeing that? 'Yan, emotions is, really tricky. Emotions is really tricky kasi marami kang titignan. Ano ba talaga yung nararamdaman ko ngayon? You have to be honest. And emotions kasi is, something that we have na naging shield mo or emotions are, yeah, because emotions can protect you from danger, 'di ba? Ini-introduce natin kanina. Pero ang titingnan mo kasi is if you understand what emotions are, ano yung mga shield emotions mo, how are you reacting to what is happening to your life? Do you want to change? Do you want something to change in your life? Then you might need to look at your emotions. Like in a day, what's your general emotion? What motivates you? When you're happy, what do you do? When you do things that you're passionate about, what emotions actually is there? When you fear something that will happen, when you have anxiety, when you worry a lot, what is the emotion that you have? What are the emotions that you have? Because yeah, we are, if I would say, we are swimming in an ocean, in a sea of emotions every day. So some of us would actually have different emotions along uh, during the day. And yun, if you also understand emotions, if you want to get out of the uneasy emotions and go to the more pleasant emotions like happiness, then you need to do something, right? And that is why you need to actually understand what your emotions are, understand the components, subjective component. How are you experiencing it? So, actually pinaka-last na 'yun kasi naging automatic na 'yan, eh, kung paano mo dinidil yung mga bagay-bagay. Sa paulit-ulit mong ginagawa in the past, so naging automatic na 'yan. Pero pakiramdaman mo ngayon, how are you expressing your emotions? how are you feeling it in your body? And then you can look at uh, yung subjective component na bakit ganun yung ramdaman mo on that point. So there are, sabi nga, flags, maybe may it be a red flag, a green flag, a yellow flag, nagsasabi sa'yo na, uy, tingnan mo to. Ano to? So, yan. Notice it. So, para lang yung damit na sinusuot mo, papalit-palit ka ng damit, gusto mo ba yung damit mo? So, yan. Thank you so much for being with me. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk more and how you can deal with your emotions. How can you actually express your emotions in a healthy way? Connect with me, Cherry Minas, sa Facebook, Facebook page, Life Coach Cherry, and join me inside the community that I'm building, the tribe that I'm building, the Delta FX community. Here's my number, 094973255568. So thank you so much for joining me. Sabi ni Coach Sean, may pahabol si Coach Sean. Emotions are like a vehicle cluster gauge. Si Coach Sean kasi is mahilig sa car. Car enthusiast si Coach Sean din. It shows if things are doing well or not. So you can respond with intention. So yon, pag nagbi-blink yung so ano ba yon? Kailangan mo bang tignan? So sabi ni, ay nandito pa si Florida. Hello Florida. Thank you for joining. So yan. And maraming maraming salamat. So, as I end this conversation, let me invite you to be part of what we are doing as an organization of professional certified life coaches. First, ito, if you are not yet a smart holder of B-Learning e-card and you are still missing all the perks that we enjoy, today is the best time to take action. Connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to join the B-Learning Society, the tent maker of B-Learning homes for mental fitness, and enjoy 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic and get full access to Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A happening every fourth Saturday of the month, plus a benefit from the 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So for January, it's not going to be the fourth Saturday, it's the fifth Saturday because we gave way for January 1, that was a Saturday. So for this a month, save the date on your calendar, January 29th, Sunday na to. Saturday na to, this Saturday at 7 p.m. for our next mental model masterclass as Master Coach A will teach us about the transformation mental model. Transformation is a radical shift at the identity level, and this masterclass will go deeper on what transformation is, what is involved in transforming oneself, biggest transformation bottlenecks, and how to overcome them. So it's time for radical shift, guys. Do not miss this masterclass. Connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for more information and registration assistance. So for individuals who intend to embark on a journey of becoming a certified life coach, Master Coach A offers co-actively co-create life coach certification program. And this is a CPD accredited course with 40 credit units. CPD is all about learning how things or refre- how new oh sorry CPD is all about learning new things or refreshing your knowledge by doing new things, and this is what makes CACC life coach certification program the perfect track for your continuing professional development. Life coaching is a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains and thereby increasing their relevance in an increasingly complex workplace. So, if you're a leader, whatever profession you have, join us. Join us here. Check this out. So, what's in the course? It includes a 21-day web-based learning, a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach a 3-day live business bootcamp with business or with senior coaching team, and the program package also comes with many, many other bonuses to connect now with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. So, if you want to experience life coaching and if you want to see if life coaching is for you, then I invite you to this life coaching immersion class by Coach Rizal. And this will be on January 28th, Friday at 2 p.m. So connect now with her, 0917-586-1661. And do join us for another coaching conversation later with Coach Rizal. So, siya ulit. For coaching for purposeful living at 4 p.m. Once again, this is Life Coach Cherry Minas from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Annyeong!
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.